up, guys? Today we are going on a trip to really nowhere. Kind of thinking out this intro as it goes. You can't really see much. It's pretty foggy today, but that is why I'm out here trying to get some clips of the fog. I think ideally today I'm gonna get some photos of the water. I haven't done that in a while, but definitely one of my favorite areas to do that stuff is up here at a place called Kelly Park. Gonna take some photos on the river. Hopefully gonna get some sunrise pictures. I'm kind of mixed up with this fog, looking for some soft light, looking for some colors. Gonna see what we can set up and get. So I pulled up and there are 0 street lights on, which kind of blows. I was kind of hoping for a little bit of fog street light, blue hour-esque look. So gonna just get some photos down by the water again as the sun kind of comes up. We're definitely getting that blue tone right now. Gonna see if I can get that done in time. Having one light and all makes things a little bit longer than usual, so we'll see. So the fog definitely already lifted. You can kind of see it right there. It's definitely not as prominent as it was last night. It is gorgeous out. So the fog completely lifted, which kind of blows. Doesn't necessarily ruin my video idea, it definitely just makes it a little different. I'm gonna figure it out from here. First shot I'm gonna take here, I'm gonna try to get to the water, maybe a little bit of the shrub. I got my 28 mil on here right now, but I might switch it up to my 70 in a minute and get some still pictures of the water. Now I'm gonna take the 90 mil here. Oh, I didn't have film loaded this whole time. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm gonna retake the first picture and then do that one. Shooting with the 90 now. Got that thing on. See how this goes. This photo ended up being my favorite from this spot that I took. Nothing particularly special about it, and for whatever reason the colors kind of came out more gray than pink from the initial photos, but the way that the water meets the clouds is so smooth and the reflection is almost perfect. I really like the way that these signs look, and just the symmetry of the photo turned out exactly how I wanted. Taking off the coat already, it is getting warm. Florida is hot and it is February. So I think my next photo is gonna be of this reflection here. Very neat, and it's starting to get a little pretty out. Actually, scratch that. I'm gonna take a video of this boat. that went well. I feel like I was kind of hoping to get the boat on the 28 mil, but I really didn't have time between trying to get video and even just getting the shot. So hopefully one of those turned out good. And unfortunately, since the boat came through, the reflection's a little bit tattered. Definitely not what it was. I think I've gathered all I can get. Oh wow, look at that. Just chilling right there. Big ass bird. Dude, he is just chilling there. I know I'm kind of in his home, but I hope he doesn't mess with me, bro. I really don't want to fight a bird. Because I will, bro. I'll fight a bird. Alright guys, does not look like we're gonna get another boat launch. I thought a guy pulled in with one, but it does not look like it anymore. So we're gonna head out and find a new spot. Alright guys, finally in the car. Man, that is a pain. It's been very difficult without the other foot, to say the least. Maybe I should have done a gear review or something today. Super gorgeous sunrise now. Very blessed, very happy to see. Definitely few and far between these mornings, especially a lot of clouds and stuff these days. As I was driving, I heard like a little clicking noise almost, basically. So I had pulled over to take a look. And we got a pretty flat tire, so I'm gonna put some air in it. That could have been bad because I was going to be pulling off on the side of the road, but anywho, we're good. So I just parked and I'm in the town over that you kind of have to turn around to go to where I wanted to be on the beeline. And the fog is crazy here right now. I think I'm gonna hop out of here, just take a couple quick photos. I know it's not really gonna, not necessarily not work with what I was doing previous, but we'll see. It'll add to it. Definitely pretty light out here. It's nice and soft. That was exhausting. I would have bought the crutches had I known it was going to be that far of a walk. This photo ended up being my favorite from the quick stop I took in Cape Canaveral. The leading lines, colors, and soft light all make this photo very pleasing to my eye. Definitely different style than the very first photos I was taking in the morning, but I love the industrial look. Yeah, also too, I don't really use my 90 mil all that often. Definitely not my favorite focal length, but it came with the camera for a really cheap price. One of those things that
you know, you kind of stick to a focal length and you like it, and you kind of just like move around with it instead. That's kind of how I am with like the 28. I shoot most of my work on a 28 mil. Really, too, my preferred focal length is 50 if I'm gonna have a tighter angle. Don't really care much for 35 or 70 or 90 for that matter. Again, I'm kind of like a 28-50 diehard kind of guy. And then I'll just walk around if it's not quite what I want. Especially when I used to shoot digital, I used to have zoom lenses when I first started taking photography. I think you kind of figure out what you like at that time. And what I was noticing for sure was I was falling between the 28 and the 50 mil-ish range. So I just kind of have stuck with that since going through buying film cameras and stuff. It's usually almost always a 50 mil or 28. I definitely want to try out the Contax G1 mil. I've heard it's like some of the best glass in the world, close to like I don't want to speak for Mitch, but I'm pretty sure he also likes a 28 mil as well. I'm not quite sure about any other focal lengths. Just pulled off on the side of the road. Glad I got my tire filled up with air, because you know it's a bit of off-roading on these parts here. Literally as I said that, that's crazy. But anywho, pulled off. Gonna get some cool pictures. Already see a pretty neat one. Try to isolate this scene here. I might have to step out of frame though a little bit. That's just kind of mostly what I'm going for in the camera's perspective. Well, I don't know. I changed it to this 90 mil, so keep wanting to call it a 70. I don't know why. Anyways, I don't know if I like this spot. Oh yeah, and I didn't do this earlier, but shout out Willem Verbeek. Best fanny pack I ever bought. I'm not cool like him. I don't do it over the shoulder. I wear it traditional style. I'm sure y'all already noticed that. Anyways. I saw the Sprinter van and it looked good, and I was like, oh, I'll take a picture of the Sprinter van. And then as soon as I pulled up, the owner like walked out. He had like a red shirt on, and then like him and his wife walked out, and then I got some photos kind of in between. But man, those were just, if they turned out, I hope, you know, aesthetic.
One last interjection here. This photo ended up being my favorite from the entire morning. Nothing particular that makes it my favorite photo. I love how simple the composition is and how beautiful the colors are. Along with the man dusting off his shoe, it gives life to the photo. It makes you want to go over and talk to him, which I unfortunately did not, but everything about this seems just right.
Dolphin right here.
No way, he popped up for the camera too.
Oh my gosh, guys. I'm blessed. I'm so blessed. It's been a great morning. Very, very happy with everything turning out the way it has. Alright guys, probably gonna be the last spot I stop at because I've got 34 photos. Only 36 to a roll. I'm trying to keep it around a roll per video. I got this nice look out of this sailboat here.
I hope you enjoyed today's video. It was a little different with me talking in camera while I was kind of on the go. Usually I prefer to sit here and do either like the voiceovers or talk to you guys face to face. But the vlog style was a little interesting. Let me know if you guys liked it in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe. It would really help out the channel. Thank you guys again for watching. Have a great day.